Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Media Pennsylvania. This is your weather report for Sunday, July 23rd, 2023 at 11:41 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The weather report for Pennsylvania is going to be a First, we're going to start off with a weather report for Media, Pennsylvania, including the Philly area. It's going to be a high of 83 and a low of 67 tonight. Sunny skies all over the place today. Monday, the 24th, a high of 86 and a low of 68 degrees. Tuesday, the 25th, a high of 89 and a low of 68 degrees. Throughout the week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday, it'll be in the 90s. Friday, the 28th, will be almost at 100 degrees, but with an 18% chance of rain. Saturday, not high of 93, 52% chance of rain with very little wind in sight, actually, probably 5 to 10 miles an hour. Maybe north-northwest, maybe northwest-north, 5 to 10 miles an hour. Today, it's mainly going to be sunny, cloudy, happening around 4 p.m. later today. Now, update on that tropical storm in the Atlantic. Tropical Storm Don was briefly a hurricane for about a few hours, becoming a tropical storm again because of the amount of power it did not really have. Over here in Kansas, Nebraska, Oklahoma, and parts of South Dakota into Minnesota, there is a marginal risk of severe weather happening today into tonight. Also, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida have a marginal risk of severe weather, as well as parts of Arizona. There is a huge fire weather risk in Nevada, California, Arizona, and Utah right now because of the amount of heat that's happening over there at 100 and something degrees, maybe. It is a high of 120 to 115 degrees right there. The heat dome has shifted again, creating more severe weather into their areas soon. Later enough. No reports of any weather happening or tornadoes happening later today. Wind is still at a 5% chance. Hail, there's also a 5% chance up in these states right now. Parts of Minnesota, North and South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, and Missouri. There isn't really much going on today except for the some larger population centers in the risk area for severe weather. There is a marginal risk of severe thunderstorms across southeast, northern, central plains in Arizona. Strong to severe storms will be possible this afternoon and evening, at least on an isolated basis. Across the southeast states, as well as the northern and central plains and the Ozarks, a few strong wind gusts could also occur in Arizona, causing power lines to come down and power outages. So, watch out for that. Other than that, it should be fine. For the Philadelphia area, it's just going to be sunny with a high of 83 today, low of 67. Rest of the next week is going to be in the 80s and 90s, high 80s, low 90s. Except for Friday, it's of course 97 degrees and a low 76. A tropical storm Don is moving north-northeast at 16 miles an hour, 65 mile an hour winds. Earlier last night, around 11:30, 12 a.m., it had briefly become a hurricane for a few hours and lost strength into tropical storms again. It was Category 1 for a few hours and started to dissipate a little bit there. Other news, Southwest heat wave spreads to Midwest next week, meaning that that heat dome is coming to Media and Philly area, including all of the eastern seaboard. But keep your air conditioners on and everything else, and yeah. Hopefully, if you get cool, maybe go out get ice cream. Who knows? It's gonna be a perfect day for something fun. Especially at the beach, which I am going on the 29th. Anyways, thank you for watching, listening to this weather report. I sort of love 2023, which is me. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will come back tomorrow with another weather report. Thank you. Adios.